This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us in the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Hey guys, Georgia's head coach told me pregame, this team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Fielded in the end zone. It's Phillips. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
The shotgun running play call. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that's exactly what this defense needed. Second and short, now a loss of yardage, and you've got third down and an opportunity to get off the field. A really good job of them being aggressive there on that second and short, not just giving up the first down.
Open field ahead. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong play by the Bulldogs' elite running back, and that'll make Georgia fans really happy, Joel, when they see an offensive line and a back running behind them doing well in a postseason game. A lot of good memories.
Got to be some of the best memories in college football. Chris, think about the lineage of backs and run game that they've had at Georgia. I think it's probably second to none, all the way back to Herschel, and then you got Gurley and Chubb and Sony Michel. These guys have been elite for so long, and this group is no different. This run game is special.
And now they run the draw play. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side.
See through as the third down pressure works. And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. It's a fake. The out man has it. Oh, they'll bring him down. A strong special teams tackle as the gamble doesn't pay off in the opening drive. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that.
This is the risky part of making these punts, is that you're going to present great.
This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. This is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team has had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on first down. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. They'll run it here. Look out, he's breaking free. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
Back to throw. It's Reed. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at him get the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got a crease. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
You know, that's really all you're looking for there on second and long is giving yourself a chance on third down. Well, now you have that. You've got third and manageable. You can get to the passing game. You can open up the tight end, get a crossing route. You can even throw a screen. Now, everything's at your disposal here because of a more manageable situation.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And the Aggies will line up to boot it away. He gets it away, directional kick with nice distance. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Turns it loose downfield. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. Chris, I think he's a bit rattled here. Sometimes you see the mechanics falter, and in particular footwork, and you can tell that the game is moving too fast for the quarterback, and that's what I'm seeing right now. He's not stepping through his drop. He throws this off his back foot, and it's totally inaccurate.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, obviously with this rain, ball security is going to be an issue, and here the ball hits the ground and the defense recovers. That's an opportunistic bounce right there for the defense, and trust me, that is a difficult situation. This rain looks like it is really bad for these offensive players.
He escapes the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Kicks it a little too far, bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drive start to the 25. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. On the ground, it's Owens. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves the ball out across the 30. It's good for a first down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. I
I think this defense needs to think about changing up their coverage. These zone defenses are just not set up to stop these slant routes. You can see that window. It's wide open. The quarterback sees it pre-snap, and then he's just exploiting it. You might want to think about changing it up, going man defense.
Makes the catch and has space. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's important. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. QB keeper all the way. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. He shows his running ability to get that first down, Joel. You think about the Big 12 legacy of dual-threat quarterbacks. This guy belongs in that group.
He sure does. I think the guy that sticks out to me when I think of Big 12 quarterbacks that have elite ability on the outside is Kyler Murray. He was so fast, quick as a hiccup on the outside, but certainly this guy has the ability to impact the game and threaten the defense just like that. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. On the run, it's Owens. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal. He goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The tight end has got it. The Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab near the sticks. It's Humphreys. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got second and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here, maybe a heavy play action, get the ball down the field, really force.
Here comes a deep shot. He grabs it inside the 20. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Georgia. They couldn't stop him there.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a hallmark of this defense, is physicality, and you see it show up behind the line of scrimmage here. What a nice hit.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on first down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's second and long.
Dropping back. It's Stockton. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Chris, watching tape of this free safety, he's so good in this center field position. He's got man defense being played in front of him, and so he can float. Wherever the quarterback's eyes go, he goes. And watch as he just floats with the eyes, and then he's able to bat that ball away. What a good player.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking for a gap, it's Owens. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Fights through the tackler. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. With a timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. Big fourth down play coming up as they decide what to call. Kick is away. Excellent directional punting headed toward the sideline. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, look out. He's got open space. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Well, no surprise on third down, they go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And here's the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. To the air, it's Reed. Oh, the pocket collapsing. On the run here. Let's it go. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. He's swarmed by the defense. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the sticks so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
Receivers are bunched together. Tight end goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Runs through the defender. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Critical third down play for this offense right here. To throw, it's Stockton. A deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
The Dogs will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense.
Chris, I agree. He should have caught that ball, but boy, I give a lot of credit to that coverage. On fourth down, he just did not quit, and he made it a much more difficult catch than it originally looked like it was going to be. Now it's a fourth down stop and a huge...
He's free down the right. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And at first down, they go right back to him. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around. Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They connect for 6. Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Dropping back, it's Reed. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, no one's going to be upset at your aggressive nature as a head coach if you are successful on these 2-point plays. But when you can't get in, that's when everyone starts to wonder, why are you going for these 2-point plays?
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
These plays don't look wildly successful, but I tell you, they make a big impact. Getting the ball to the wide receiver in a non-traditional way here in the run game. Chris, it forces the defense to have to think about just another element of stopping this offense, and that creates indecision, and that creates plays later in the game that you can really hit them with. So a nice job here on this run. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
It's Georgia on top right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
And then first down, right back to the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down, you're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. We'll come up on second down now. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. He'll try a pass here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They cap the drive with 6 points. They're setting out to try the PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. He'll hand it off. A gain gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The key to this concept is the tight end running through the middle of the defense. That's what clears out the middle of the field. So as the quarterback is finding the back out of the backfield on the angle route, watch out for the tight end right down the middle later in the game.
Back in motion now to throw. It's Stockton. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a 1st down. It's an easy 1st down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grinding away on the ground.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st down, it's play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Nice completion for a 1st down, but in a 2-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 155 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Reed. Receiver makes the grab. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. 2nd down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offense
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Chris, it's technically not over, but boy, it feels like that game was just ice. Great stop by the defense. You're up 2 possessions. Now your offense is on the field. A few running plays, and this thing's probably over.
Not much on that play. Brought down short. Wideouts now clustered. They'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We're exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title. That's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.